The tragic case of Star Hobson has rocked this country to the core. Another vulnerable, innocent toddler mercilessly abused and then murdered by abusive adults who had been reported to social services and wider authorities numerous times. How many more children have to die? How many more inquiries do we need to have? How many more lessons learned? How many more lives ruined? Here is a timeline of what happened to Star. It's published in The Guardian. 21st of May 2019, Star is born to Frankie Smith shortly before her 18th birthday. In September, on a holiday, Smith repeatedly leaves Star with a friend so that she can go out drinking. In November, Smith breaks up with Jordan Hobson, who's Star's dad. She gets together, apparently, with Savannah Brockhill, who is a bouncer at the Sun pub in Keighley, West Yorkshire. Then, on the 27th of January, a friend of Smith's refers Star to social services, and a social worker visits twice. February 2020, Brockhill records saying that she is a #1 psycho and sends a message saying, "I'll stab someone tonight." In March, around the start of the first lockdown, Frankie Smith gets her own flat in Keighley. And then on the 14th of March, Brockhill punches Smith in the face at the pub and then later says that it was an accident. On the 15th of March, the next day, Brockhill texts her boxing sparring partner, says that she tried to kill herself and Smith by driving off a cliff, but ended up just giving Smith a hiding. She says she thinks she needs help mentally and that "I'm out of control. Honestly, I just can't. I just lose it." Then in March, again, a bit later on, social services closed the case on Star. In May, Smith's grandmother, Anita Smith, makes a referral to social services after learning that Brockhill has been restraining Star with a wrestling move called a slam choke. A social worker visits the same day. Then in June, Jordan Hobson makes a referral to social services himself. Police visit again and arrange for Star to have a medical examination at Bradford Royal Infirmary. Other referrals are made this month by Smith's sister, Alicia, and a friend of Smith's mother, Rachel Whiteley. Then on the 8th of July, services close the case on Star. The 2nd of September, Frankie's grandfather, Frank Smith, makes a referral to social services after seeing bruises on Star's face. Social services make an unannounced visit the following day and note a clean and tidy home, but the Star does have a few bruises. Smith says she's fallen down the stairs, naturally. The 7th of September, social worker texts Smith to say the case is closed. 13th of September, Brockhill is captured on CCTV assaulting Star at a recycling plant in Doncaster, where she worked. She was babysitting Star because Smith wanted to go out drinking. On the 20th of September, CCTV footage shows Smith dragging Star through Bradford city centre on her reins, with Star's head dropping to one side. Then on the 22nd of September, Star dies. She was killed after the main vein in her body was torn due to a severe beating. Medics say they only normally see this kind of injury in car crash victims. It's since emerged that Star's granddad apparently took his own life on Star's mother's birthday, sending her a message in prison saying that he was going to look after Star now. Another life lost as a result of this situation. Star's great-granddad has also said that he reported the tragic tot to social services, who were shambolic in his opinion. This all comes just a week after the case of Arthur Lobdanjo Hughes. How many of these cases are there out there right now? How many children don't get killed but are still living in awful conditions? I don't sit here claiming to have all the answers. I obviously don't. And I would potentially be open to the idea of things like the death penalty for child killers, but would that deter them? Are these lot just sickos who behave like this anyway? It has to be a question of funding and resources, surely, doesn't it? If we have hundreds of billions of pounds for COVID contracts, if we have hundreds of millions of pounds for what's going on in the Channel, for example, surely we have the money to help ensure that no other vulnerable children like Star or like Arthur die at the hands of these monsters.